Meet American expat Jeffrey Ryan Andrews as he takes us along on his weekend escape into the 15th century.
I was collecting swords most of my life. When I was in high school, I took a metal trades class, and while other people were making like barbecue pits or bumpers for their truck, I was making a sword for myself.
This army medic shares his passion for history and weaponry as he lives the life of Robin Hood, with his maid Marion and two of his merry little men.
I was always fascinated by sword fighting. I grew up watching a lot of the Errol Flynn movies, Ivanhoe, the Robin Hood, you know. I'm a U.S. Army medic. I work at a clinic in Brussels, and we support NATO and the surrounding forces, where we also deal with some international soldiers as well. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the Army. You know, it's actually given me opportunities to travel around. You didn't get me? You didn't get me? Ah, that's a good one. Oh, I got your sword. I got your sword. I met my wife here in Belgium. We've been married 2 years now, and she's just as much of a part of this world reenactment as I am now. She never did it before, but now she's you know, comes right along, and we fight right next to each other on the battlefield. But I like bringing the history into the family, and that's when we come out on the weekends. We live as close to the 15th century as possible. You know, he's going to grow up and have an appreciation for swords and weapons and safety. But just before we go out and fight, it's the same feeling and anticipation and adrenaline that's like you're about to go out on patrol. Your brain starts thinking, you know, it's time to fight. The adrenaline rush is the same, I would say, but the fighting is totally different. Here, I'm not looking at the person across the field from me as a sworn enemy who somebody wants to take my life. I look at somebody who's like, oh, he's got shiny armor, I'm going to scuff it up. I've put a lot of time and effort and a lot of money into it. It's a very expensive hobby, but it's what I enjoy doing, and I always keep with it. Plus, I have 2 boys, you know, and what's more cool than saying your dad goes out and sword fights all the time.